Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. What's up, beautiful people? BTC Backpacker here again with another video for you guys. It is definitely getting to be summertime. Some people call it spring, late spring, early summer. I don't know. I don't think too far into it, but I do know the weather's starting to look really nice, but we just can't break this breeze. We do live next to a big field, and so we don't have wind blocks, so when the wind comes through, man, it comes through heavy. But that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here because I'm going to be bringing the sauce, and I don't want to call this one the Satoshi stack, okay? Building multi-generational wealth. The Satoshi stack challenge. The Satoshi stack challenge. All right, so you guys are all familiar with 401ks, retirement, pension plans, and all those good things. How do you incorporate or implement that into your next generation, the generational wealth of your kids? Let's break it down. What if you could double your children's net worth before even graduating elementary school? I didn't say middle school, I didn't say high school, I said elementary school. Think about it, all right? Most parents teach their kids to save and put your change or your money in a jar. Go search those couch cushions. Go search the floorboards. When you're at the laundromat, go under the machines, behind the machines, collect that change and go put it in that mason jar, right? Or that piggy bank. Think it respectfully so, it's pretty common. We've all done it, and we've probably done it with our kids. We're teaching ours to build a fortress, though. That's the difference. And you can too. So here's how the $10 match challenge works and why it's about more than just money, guys. So the concept is a one-to-one concept. It's a one-to-one. You take they put $5 in, you put $5 in. You're matching. They take 10, you put 10. They take 20, you put 20. We know there needs to be a cap out, obviously, because we're not made of money. So in our house, we don't just talk about the future. We build it, right? We don't just talk about things, we do it. So every time our kids take $10 of their own money to buy Satoshis, mom and dad match it with another 10 or another 5 or another 15. We match it, a one-to-one. It's instant 100% return. It's an instant 100% return for them. They see the immediate benefit of choosing future self over present impulse. We teach our kids to not be consumers. We teach our kids to think long term. We teach our kids to understand the value of the 80-20 rule. Put 80% away, then you can spend your 20. Okay? So they got skin in the game. They have to earn or allocate that first $10. They need to take that initial step, that initial investment, that initial savings more so. It's not a handout. But you're teaching your kids that it's a partnership. It's something that will help them build and grow and gain and understand the power of compounding interest. Okay, so there's 5 pillars of compounding, right? We aren't just stacking sats, guys. We're compounding character. We're compounding ethics, morals, values, understanding. Okay, when we teach our kids just to put money in a piggy bank, it shouldn't just stop there. We got to continue beyond that. So financial compounding, $20 may not look like much today. We know this. But in the world of Bitcoin, or sweet Satoshis as we like to call it, you aren't just saving currency. You're capturing time over years of consistent DCA. Those small entries, those small deposits turn into a massive foundation. They turn into generational wealth. The advantage that our children have is that they have time on their side. They have time on their side, and that's powerful. So we need to take what we have, the knowledge we have, the love we have for them, we need to roll that over to them to allow them to maximize and utilize all of this in a whole. So discipline compounding, all right, doing this, it's easy. Doing it every week for 5 years is a superpower. That consistency. Okay, don't keep it spotty. Find it something that can consistently work over time. Even if it's $5, and they match it. Total in 10, right? Okay, so stay in the digital while it bleeds into their schoolwork, to their chores, and how they handle responsibility. They're gonna take this knowledge that they gain, this Bitcoin mindset, as we like to call it as adults, and they're gonna start adapting that into their own life and understanding that they're not just gonna wanna go spend their money. They're gonna wanna save it and compound it and know that mom and dad are gonna match it. They're gonna become addicted to that. And that's not a bad thing. So there's knowledge compounding. So every buy is a lesson. They're learning every time they buy. They're learning about things like self-custody. They're learning things about private keys and the Satoshi standard. They hear it from us all the time. They hear us listening to it. They hear us talking about it. They're immersed in it. So by the time our young kids, our youth, our adults, right, they won't just have wealth. They'll have the wisdom to keep it. And that's really important, because you can have the wealth, but if you're not disciplined, you can lose everything. Then there's physical compounding. All these different levels of compounding, right? We teach them that the body is the original base layer, just like stacking sats. Every clean meal, good, healthy, non-processed meal, every workout, letting them go play, get their blood flowing. That's long-term health. Although they may not see it as that, but as the parents, we do. Get outside, go play. No electronics in our house. You can't enjoy the wealth if you don't have the health. And that goes for everybody. Us, anybody. That's universal across the board. But let's instill that into our kids. And they know this. Have these conversations with them. Kids can take in a lot. So don't set limitations on them. Set the bar high. Set a high bar. So relational compounding. This creates a consistent dialogue between parent and child. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's about a value. It's about hard work. You're investing into their mind as much as their wallet. You're building a bond that lasts forever. You're building a relationship. You're building a mindset. You're helping them break free from that system that they haven't been brainwashed yet into. So why not get them on the right mindset now, instead of trying to allow them to get swallowed up by the system, and then you're trying to change that mindset when you could have been doing it right from the first time, from the beginning. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the cold hard truth. Okay? If you only teach your kids to save paper, you're teaching them how to lose slowly. By matching their Satoshi buys, their Bitcoin buys, you're teaching them to win, and not just win, to win aggressively. There's a difference between winning and winning aggressively. You're showing them that the world rewards those who have a low time preference. Now, although that may be a lot for them to understand initially, pressure bust pipes. You keep on explaining it to them. You're teaching them that when they put in the effort, when they put the proof of work in, the universe and mom and dad, the real world, will meet them halfway. So, if I had to give a call to action, stop giving allowances that get spent on plastic toys that break in a week, that have low quality, don't do anything other than take up their time, waste their time. I recommend you start a matching program with your kids. It can be in any dollar amount. And the most beautiful thing about this is the relationship you're building financially with your children. Mentally, you're teaching them. And they're little sponges right now. But you're stacking and compounding growth together as a team. Your kids are going to look up to you and they see this, and you're winning together. You're winning by doing this with them. It's a win-win for both of you. And don't just leave an inheritance, guys. Leave them a legacy, and not just a legacy of discipline. I'm hoping that this is something that you can implement into your lives with your nieces, your nephews, your sons, your daughters, your grandkids, relatives. It doesn't just stop at children. There's ways that this can be implemented, but this video is specifically for your children, your offspring, your future generation, because if you just hodl your Bitcoin, right, and you don't spread this word with your kids, they need to carry the torch for the future generations. And there's no better mentor than yourself. There's no better individual that cares and loves about your children more than you. Don't take that for granted, and don't take it lightly. But be the change. Hold their hand along the way and keep on educating your youth, and it'll pay dividends in the future. If you guys find this video informational, helpful in any way, please like, comment, subscribe, share down below. You know all those buttons down there. They all do different things. Any support from you guys is greatly appreciated. I do my best to get out here and make these videos, to create this content, to deliver to you guys in our busy life, because we got a lot going on, guys. We are busy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I really appreciate all the love and support from you guys. If you have any questions, dude, shoot it down in the comment section. I respond to every single comment. I will never miss a comment. May not be able to say that forever, but I can say it for now. So until next time, BTC Backpacker here again. Take care of your kids, educate them, love them. Good things will happen, I promise. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.